Ladies and gentlemen, let me start by painting you a picture. Imagine you've got a treasure chest filled with gold, jewels, and priceless artifacts. Your personal life is a treasure protected like one. This simple truth holds profound significance in a world where privacy is increasingly undervalued. Think about it, every part of your personal life, from your deepest dreams to your hardest struggles, is a unique and irreplaceable piece of who you are. It's not just a collection of experiences, it's the very foundation of your identity. When you share these details too freely, you risk diminishing their value and inviting unnecessary complications into your life. Imagine for a moment that you possess a chest filled with rare and priceless jewels. These jewels represent your most cherished memories, your hard-earned wisdom, and your vulnerabilities. Would you leave that chest open for anyone to see, touch, or take? Absolutely not. You'd guard it with care, ensuring that only those you trust completely are allowed even a glimpse. This same principle applies to your personal life. The stories, lessons, and emotions you carry are not for public consumption. They are treasures meant to be shared only with those who have earned the right to see them. When you treat your personal life as a treasure, you approach it with a sense of reverence and responsibility. You begin to recognize that not everyone has your best interests at heart. Some people may seem friendly and supportive, but their intentions can be far from genuine. Oversharing with the wrong individuals can open the door to gossip, judgment, or even betrayal. What you thought was a harmless conversation could become the source of unnecessary stress or conflict. By keeping your personal life guarded, you eliminate the risk of giving others power over your emotions and choices. Protecting your personal life also helps you maintain control over your narrative. When you freely share every detail of your life, you relinquish control of how others perceive you. People may interpret your experiences in ways that don't align with your truth. They may use your words to create their own version of your story, one that doesn't honor your intentions or respect your journey. By choosing what to share and with whom, you ensure that your story remains authentically yours. Another important aspect of treating your personal life as a treasure is the ability to create and maintain boundaries. Boundaries are essential for healthy relationships and personal well-being. When you have clear boundaries, you're able to protect your emotional and mental space from unnecessary intrusions. You're not obligated to share every detail of your life simply because someone asks. Setting boundaries doesn't make you cold or distant, it makes you discerning. It's a way of saying, I value myself enough to be selective about who I let in. Furthermore, guarding your personal life fosters a sense of peace and stability. When you're not constantly sharing your struggles, victories, or plans with the world, you create a safe space for yourself to process and grow. You're not weighed down by the opinions or judgments of others, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. This sense of peace is invaluable in a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming. The value of your personal life lies not just in what it contains, but in how it's protected. Just as a treasure chest gains its worth from the precious items it holds, your personal life gains significance from the care you take in safeguarding it. Recognizing its value helps you make intentional choices about who gets to share in your journey. It reminds you that not everyone deserves access to your vulnerabilities or triumphs. By treating your personal life as a treasure, you elevate its worth and preserve its integrity. Be selective, not secretive about what you share. There is a fine line between withholding information out of fear or distrust and being intentional about the details of your life that you choose to share. The difference lies in the mindset and the purpose behind your actions. Being selective means you understand the value of your personal life and are deliberate about who you invite into it. It's about exercising discernment and ensuring that the people you confide in are those who have earned your trust and respect. When you're selective, you're not hiding, you're prioritizing. You recognize that not every conversation or relationship warrants full transparency. Some people come into your life for a season while others stay for a lifetime. The level of access they have to your personal life should reflect their role and their proven reliability. For instance, an acquaintance at work doesn't need to know the intimate details of your family dynamics, just as a casual friend doesn't need to be privy to your financial struggles or romantic plans. Selectivity ensures that the information you share aligns with the depth and quality of the relationship. Being selective also protects your emotional well-being. When you share your life with someone, you're not just exchanging words, you're creating a bond, a connection. That connection carries emotional weight, and if it's with the wrong person, it can lead to feelings of regret, vulnerability, or even betrayal. Not everyone has the emotional maturity to handle the details of your life with care. Some may misuse your trust either intentionally or unintentionally, and that can leave lasting scars. By being selective, you reduce the likelihood of exposing yourself to unnecessary emotional harm. Another key benefit of selectivity is the preservation of your personal power. Sharing too much too soon can leave you feeling overexposed and vulnerable to manipulation. Some individuals may use what you share as leverage to influence your decisions or to control how others perceive you. This can create a dynamic where you feel obligated to explain yourself or defend your choices, which is not only exhausting but also unnecessary. When you're selective, you maintain control over your narrative and ensure that the information you share cannot be weaponized against you. Selectivity is not about building walls, it's about building doors with locks. These doors allow you to decide who enters and under what circumstances. It's a way of filtering out negativity and preserving the integrity of your personal life. For example, if you're working on a big personal goal like starting a business or writing a book, sharing that dream with everyone might invite skepticism, criticism, or even jealousy. On the other hand, sharing it with a close mentor or a supportive friend can provide encouragement and valuable feedback. By being selective, you ensure that your aspirations are nurtured rather than stifled. Additionally, being selective fosters a sense of mystery and respect. When you don't overshare, you create an aura of self-respect and confidence. People are naturally drawn to those who are thoughtful about what they reveal. It signals that you value yourself and that you're not seeking validation or approval from others. This can enhance your relationships by creating a foundation of mutual respect and trust. Those who truly care about you will appreciate the thoughtfulness behind your choices and will respect the boundaries you set. Selectivity also allows you to protect the sanctity of your most important relationships. When you share intimate details with too many people, it can dilute the significance of those you hold closest. Confiding in a trusted partner, a lifelong friend, or a close family member carries more weight and depth when they know they are part of a select group who truly understands you. This exclusivity strengthens your bond and reinforces the trust that defines meaningful relationships. Finally, being selective helps you navigate social situations with grace and confidence. It allows you to engage in conversations without feeling the pressure to divulge more than you're comfortable with. Whether you're at a casual gathering or a professional event, you can participate fully without sacrificing your sense of privacy. Selectivity empowers you to share on your terms, ensuring that your words align with your values and priorities. Only trustworthy individuals deserve access to your story. Your life story is more than just a collection of events. It's the essence of who you are, shaped by your experiences, struggles, and triumphs. It's a narrative that holds incredible value not only to you but also to those you choose to share it with. However, not everyone you encounter will treat your story with the care and respect it deserves. That's why it's crucial to ensure that the people you allow into your inner circle are those who have proven themselves to be trustworthy. Trust isn't something that should be given lightly. It's a quality that is earned over time through consistent actions, integrity, and genuine care. A trustworthy individual is someone who has demonstrated that they value your well-being, respect your boundaries, and prioritize your confidence. These are the people who will listen without judgment, offer support without conditions, and guard your secrets as if they were their own. When you share your story with someone who embodies these qualities, it becomes a source of strength and connection rather than a risk. Choosing to confide in trustworthy individuals requires discernment and patience. It can be tempting to open up quickly, especially when you feel an immediate connection with someone or are in need of support. However, rushing to share personal details can backfire if the person hasn't yet proven themselves to be reliable. Trustworthy individuals reveal their character over time through their actions and responses. They show up when it matters, honor their commitments, and demonstrate empathy in both words and deeds. By taking the time to observe these qualities, you can make more informed decisions about who deserves access to your story. One of the dangers of sharing your story with untrustworthy individuals is the potential for misuse. Not everyone has your best interests at heart, and some may exploit your vulnerabilities for their own gain. They might gossip about you, use your experiences to manipulate you, or twist your words to fit their own agenda. The pain of betrayal can be deep and long-lasting, leaving you feeling exposed and violated. This is why it's so important to be intentional about who you choose to trust. Sharing your story with the wrong person can lead to unnecessary heartache, but confiding in the right person can be profoundly healing. Another aspect of trustworthiness is the ability to keep confidences. A trustworthy person understands the importance of discretion and will respect the privacy of what you share. They won't feel the need to broadcast your struggles or achievements to others, nor will they use your story as a means of gaining attention or validation. Instead, they will hold your words close, recognizing that the act of sharing is a sacred exchange. This level of respect not only protects your personal life, but also strengthens the bond between you and the person you've chosen to trust. Trustworthy individuals also bring a sense of stability and balance to your life. They provide a safe space where you can express yourself without fear of judgment or rejection. This sense of security allows you to be vulnerable, which is essential for personal growth and emotional well-being. When you know that your story is in good hands, you can explore your feelings, process your experiences, and gain valuable insights without the burden of worry or regret. This dynamic fosters deeper, more meaningful connections that enrich your life in countless ways. Finally, choosing to share your story with trustworthy individuals reinforces the importance of self-respect. When you value your own narrative enough to guard it carefully, you send a powerful message to yourself and others. You demonstrate that your experiences, emotions, and dreams are worth protecting and that you won't settle for anything less than authentic, supportive relationships. This mindset not only strengthens your boundaries, but also attracts people who align with your values and aspirations. Trustworthy individuals recognize and honor the gift of your story, and their presence in your life serves as a reminder of the importance of choosing quality over quantity when it comes to relationships. Oversharing invites unnecessary drama and distractions. While it might feel natural or even therapeutic to share details of your personal life with others, there's a line that, when crossed, can lead to complications you never anticipated. Oversharing happens when you divulge too much information too soon or with the wrong people. What might start as an innocent conversation can quickly spiral into misunderstandings, gossip, or unwelcome opinions, all of which can disrupt your peace and focus. When you overshare, you inadvertently give others access to parts of your life that they may not be equipped to handle or respect. Not everyone has the emotional maturity, good intentions, or understanding to treat your experiences with care. Some people may judge you, offer unsolicited advice, or even use what you've shared against you. This creates a breeding ground for unnecessary drama, as your personal details can become the topic of conversations or conflicts that you never intended to spark. Oversharing also invites distractions into your life by pulling your attention away from what truly matters. When others know too much about your plans, struggles, or achievements, you may find yourself caught up in their reactions rather than focusing on your own path. Whether it's dealing with their opinions, managing their expectations, or addressing their misunderstandings, these interactions can drain your energy and divert you from your goals. The more you share, the more opinions you'll have to navigate, and not all of them will be constructive or supportive. Another risk of oversharing is the loss of control over your narrative. Once you share something, you can't take it back, and you can't always control how others interpret or retell it. People may take your words out of context, exaggerate them, or share them with others without your permission. This can lead to rumors, misrepresentation, and unnecessary complications in your personal and professional life. By sharing too much, you open the door for others to shape your story in ways that don't reflect your truth. Oversharing can also blur the boundaries in your relationships, making it difficult to maintain healthy dynamics. When you share too much with someone who hasn't earned your trust, it can create an imbalance where they feel entitled to know even more about your life. This can lead to a cycle of overexposure and dependency where you feel obligated to continue sharing to maintain the relationship. Over time, this can erode your sense of autonomy and make it harder to establish the boundaries you need to protect your well-being. Additionally, oversharing can impact your emotional resilience. Sharing personal details can leave you feeling vulnerable, especially if the response you receive is not what you hope for. Negative reactions, indifference, or even outright criticism can take a toll on your confidence and emotional stability. The more you share, the more opportunities there are for others to undermine your feelings or dismiss your experiences. This can create a pattern where you start doubting yourself or seeking validation from others, which can be both disempowering and distracting. Being mindful of what you share and with whom is a form of self-respect and self-care. It allows you to maintain control over your personal life and ensures that your energy is directed toward meaningful connections and pursuits. By setting limits on how much you share, you create a buffer that protects you from unnecessary drama and distractions. This doesn't mean shutting people out. It means being intentional about the information you share and the people you share it with. It's about recognizing that your personal life is not public property and that not everyone deserves a front row seat to your journey. Ultimately, oversharing can create a ripple effect that impacts every area of your life, from your relationships to your sense of self. It's important to remember that not all conversations require full transparency, and that sometimes less truly is more. Protecting your personal life by avoiding oversharing is not about secrecy, it's about maintaining the balance and peace that allow you to thrive. By choosing what to share and with whom, you preserve your energy, focus, and emotional well-being, ensuring that your personal life remains a source of strength rather than a source of stress. Your personal life is your sanctuary, not a spectacle. In a world that often encourages oversharing and thrives on the constant exchange of personal details, it's easy to lose sight of the value of privacy. Your personal life is a sacred space, a place where your dreams, challenges, and intimate moments reside. It's not something to be broadcast to the world or laid bare for public consumption. When you treat your personal life as a sanctuary, you protect its peace and ensure it remains a source of strength and stability. Keeping your personal life private allows you to maintain a sense of control over your narrative. It's about setting boundaries and deciding what you want to share and with whom. When your personal life becomes a spectacle, it's no longer yours to own. It becomes subject to the opinions, judgments, and interpretations of others. This can dilute its meaning and strip away the sense of security that comes from knowing that certain parts of your life are reserved only for you and those you deeply trust. Treating your personal life as a sanctuary also fosters a deeper sense of self-respect. It's an acknowledgement that not everything about you needs to be shared to be validated. You don't need to seek approval or recognition from others for the decisions you make, the struggles you endure, or the successes you achieve. By keeping your personal life private, you affirm your own worth and reinforce the idea that your value doesn't depend on external validation. When you preserve the sanctity of your personal life, you also protect your relationships. The bonds you share with those closest to you are built on trust, intimacy, and shared experiences. When you expose these moments to others, even unintentionally, you risk diluting their significance. For example, a heartfelt conversation with a partner or a cherished memory with a friend loses its specialness when it's shared widely. By keeping these moments private, you honor the connection and ensure it remains a source of joy and strength. Privacy also allows you to navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and focus. When you face difficulties, sharing them with the wrong people can invite unnecessary opinions, advice, or criticism that may cloud your judgment. Everyone has their perspective, but not all perspectives are helpful or aligned with your values. By keeping your struggles private, you give yourself the space to process them on your own terms, seek guidance from trusted sources, and arrive at decisions that truly resonate with you. Moreover, treating your personal life as a sanctuary helps you maintain a sense of balance in a world that often feels overwhelming. When you're constantly sharing or exposed to the lives of others, it's easy to feel pressure to compare, compete, or conform. This can lead to unnecessary stress and a sense of inadequacy. By focusing inward and keeping your personal life private, you free yourself from these external pressures and create a space where you can grow and thrive at your own pace. Protecting your personal life also safeguards your mental and emotional well-being. Sharing too much can leave you vulnerable to judgment, criticism, or even manipulation. Not everyone will have your best interests at heart, and some may use what you share to their advantage or to undermine you. Keeping your personal life private shields you from these risks and allows you to build relationships based on trust and mutual respect. Your personal life is where your authenticity lives. It's where you can be fully yourself without the need for pretense or performance. When you treat it as a sanctuary, you create a space where you can explore your passions, pursue your goals, and nurture your relationships without interference. This privacy gives you the freedom to make mistakes, learn, and grow without the fear of judgment or scrutiny. By recognizing your personal life as a sanctuary, you empower yourself to make intentional choices about what you share and with whom. This approach not only protects your peace, but also ensures that the moments and relationships that matter most remain untainted by outside influences. Your personal life deserves to be treated with the care and respect it commands, not turned into a spectacle for the world to consume. Sharing too much diminishes your mystique and influence. In an age where people are encouraged to document and disclose every detail of their lives, there's something uniquely powerful about maintaining an air of mystery. When you share less, you create a sense of intrigue that draws people towards you rather than overwhelming them with too much information. This mystique is not about being secretive or aloof. It's about preserving the depth of your personality and allowing others to discover it naturally at the right time and in the right context. When you reveal too much, you risk becoming overly familiar to those around you. Familiarity can sometimes breed complacency or even a lack of respect. People may begin to take your openness for granted or feel entitled to know more about you than they should. By choosing to share selectively, you maintain a level of dignity and authority that commands respect. It's not about creating distance, it's about ensuring that the connections you form are built on genuine interest and mutual appreciation rather than the fleeting curiosity of knowing too much too quickly. The influence you hold over others often stems from their perception of your character and capabilities. When you share every detail of your life, you dilute the impact of your story. Instead of being seen as a person of substance, you may be viewed as someone who is constantly seeking validation or attention. On the other hand, when you are measured in what you share, people are more likely to listen attentively and value the insights you do offer. This restraint signals confidence, self-respect, and a focus on quality over quantity in your interactions. Keeping certain aspects of your life private also allows you to control the narrative. When you share selectively, you decide what parts of your story are important and worth revealing. This intentionality ensures that the information you provide aligns with your values and goals, reinforcing the image you want to project. Sharing too much, especially without thought, can lead to misinterpretation or distortion of your story. By maintaining control over what you disclose, you safeguard your reputation and ensure that your message remains clear and consistent. Another benefit of preserving your mystique is the way it encourages deeper, more meaningful connections. When people don't know everything about you up front, they are more likely to invest time and effort in getting to know you on a deeper level. This gradual discovery fosters stronger bonds based on mutual curiosity and respect. In contrast, oversharing can create superficial relationships where people feel like they already know you without truly understanding who you are. By revealing less, you invite others to engage with you in a more intentional and thoughtful way. Maintaining your mystique also protects you from unnecessary vulnerability. When you share too much, you expose yourself to the opinions, judgments, and criticisms of others. Not everyone will appreciate or respect your openness, and some may use the information you share against you. This can lead to feelings of regret or betrayal, which could have been avoided by being more selective about what you reveal. Protecting your personal life ensures that your vulnerabilities remain in the hands of those who have earned your trust and proven their loyalty. Furthermore, a sense of mystery can enhance your personal and professional influence. In professional settings, being overly transparent can undermine your authority or make you seem less composed. On the other hand, when you project confidence and discretion, people are more likely to see you as a reliable and trustworthy individual. This perception can open doors to opportunities, collaborations, and relationships that might not have been possible if you had shared too much. The same principle applies to personal relationships, where a measured approach to sharing can create a dynamic of mutual respect and admiration. By sharing less, you also allow yourself the space to grow and evolve without external pressures. When your life is constantly on display, it can feel like you're living under a microscope with every action subject to scrutiny. This can stifle your creativity and hinder your ability to take risks or make changes. Keeping your personal life private gives you the freedom to experiment, make mistakes, and learn without the weight of external judgment. It creates a safe environment where you can focus on becoming the best version of yourself, unencumbered by the expectations of others. In preserving your mystique, you cultivate an inner strength that radiates outward. People are naturally drawn to those who exude confidence and self-assuredness, qualities that are often reinforced by maintaining a sense of privacy. When you choose to share only what is necessary and meaningful, you create a powerful presence that speaks volumes without saying too much. This approach not only enhances your relationships and influence, but also ensures that you remain in control of your narrative, your boundaries, and your peace.